something that we have always wanted to do every single month. But for the last few months, we have not been able to do it. And that is why we are combining our distributors from the month of November, December, and January. And to date, most probably some of you on the call today, you might have joined the company maybe yesterday or this morning. So I just want to take this opportunity to warmly welcome you to our session. It's going to take about an hour. If we go slightly above 1 hour, please bear with us, but we'll be able to try as much as possible to contain it through 1 hour. And my name is Paul Mwatu. I'm the Director of Sales for New Life East Africa. And I'm truly excited to be part of this opportunity and, helping people to be able to change their lives and helping them to be able to get good health. It is something which is exciting, and I'm so happy to be able to be part of this company of New Life for the last 14 years now. A lot of things have been able to change in my life. And that is why I'm here today, to be able to share with you, the new distributors who are on the call today, how you can be able to position yourself in a good space, in a good way, so that you can be able to achieve the success that you want to be able to achieve in your business. So we are going to start right away, and we'll be able to help you to understand how can you be able to achieve what you want to achieve in this opportunity. And just to start off, it is very important for you to be able to understand our history. And we say welcome to the New Life family. And you as a distributor, you need to really understand, what does the company of New Life offer you, and what is it about New Life? Because those are some of the questions that people will be able to ask you out there. So we say congratulations for making a decision that can enable you to take control of your health and also your wealth. And that is a message from our founder, Jerry Brasfield, who founded this company back 1958. And down there, you can see our mission. So as a new person, the mission of the company of New Life is to be able to be a global leader in the health and wellness industry, improving people's lives. So that is what you're going to be able to do. And our mission is to improve people's life by offering highest quality products and the best business opportunity in direct selling market. So we're in part of the direct selling market, and that is what we normally do. And the company overview for your interest, and because we'll be able to share with other people about what New Life has been able to do for you. So the company was founded back 1958. So we are talking about more than 60 years since when the company was started. It's not a fly-by-night schemes that we are seeing nowadays. It's a company which has a rich history, started back 1958. We are the pioneers of cellular nutrition. That is something that we pride ourselves in. So most of our products that we are going to be able to discuss, and you're going to hear as we move along with the business, you'll hear us talking about the cellular health part of it, and we'll be able to capture a bit of that. And we are part of the people who started it off. So it's a milestone of achievements. We cannot be able to, in this meeting, we cannot count all the things that we have been able to achieve, and it's an exciting success story. You'll be part of an exciting story, and that is very important. So how do we do it? The business that we are in today, we do it by identifying needs. Everybody that you meet, they have a need. They have something that they want to achieve to be able to change their life. So your work today is to be able to help people to be able to meet their needs. Let me tell you something. If what you are doing is not giving people a solution, then you are not likely to be able to succeed. So the biggest business opportunities that have been able to succeed, they are for people who have been able to identify what people need, and then they've been able to offer them a solution. So we're in that industry, in that space of helping people to be able to achieve their needs. But there are a few questions which a New Life distributor always will be able to ask. So one of the questions is, why am I here? And we talk about your why. Your why is the reason why you came to this opportunity. So when that question is posed for you, the reason why you are here, it is your vision. Do you have a vision as a distributor? What brought you to this opportunity? What really did you want to achieve? That is your why. So as a distributor, you need to understand, why am I here? Why did you remove the money to be able to join the company of New Life? What is the vision? So you need to get that very clear. Number two, Where am I going? Because remember, if you don't have a direction, you'll just end up anywhere. So it is very important for you as a distributor to get to know your direction. And some of your directions, your goals, targets, and the plans that you want to achieve. So sit down with your upline, draw up some goals, put in some targets and some plan on how you're going to achieve it. So that will help you to be focused in your journey with New Life. The other thing is, how am I going to get there? Remember, if you know where you are going and you don't have, the way, how to get there, you'll just be stagnant. You'll just stay where you are. So how am I going to get there? And what is going to get you there? It is your actions, your daily actions. I'm going to share with you the daily success habits and a lot more other things that will be able to create an action that will be able to help you as a distributor to be able to get where your upline is, where your sponsor is, where the people that you look at as mentors in this business, where they are. The other question is, how am I doing? Because when you have all the things in place, it is also important for you to stop and look at your progress. How is your progress? Are you progressing properly? Okay, maybe your plan is to become a manager, a senior manager or something. It is important for you to be able to look at your progress and see whether it is taking you to where you want to do. And the last question is, what is in it for me? As a distributor, you did not just come here to just be part of a family. There is something that you want to achieve. Of course, being part of family is one of them. But there's a bigger picture. What is in it for me? And what is in it for you as a distributor? It is a way to achieve your goals, a way to achieve your dreams, a way to achieve the visions that you have been able to create for yourself. So those are some questions which you as a distributor on daily basis you're supposed to answer. And then you help the people that you bring into the business to be able to operate within the same space, whereby they know their vision, their goals, their targets. They are taking proper action, the progress is in place, and they're achieving their goals, dreams, and also the vision. But we have a few challenges that distributors go through. And these are some of the answers and the questions that we are going to be able to look at today. Some of the things that as a new distributor you'll be able to relate with is that I don't know what to say. Of course, we know you don't know what to say. We are here as a family, your sponsor is here, the company is here to be able to help you to know what you're supposed to say to other people. The other challenge is don't know how to respond. Yes, when you go to talk to people in some extent, they'll ask you questions that you don't know what to respond. That is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But get to know, learn from your upline, listen to them. And those are some of the things we'll be able to answer today. The other thing is don't know what to do. Of course you don't. When you're a new distributor, you don't know what to do. But we are here as a company of New Life to be able to help you to understand what you're supposed to do. And the other thing is don't know how to close. You need to close meetings. Now from today, you'll be able to do small meetings with the people that you need to bring into the business. So those are some questions that you could be having in your mind, some challenges you might be going through, but don't worry. The reason why we are here today is to be able to help you. And the first place to start for a new distributor is what we call creating a list of names. And a list of names, for this matter, it is a list of the people you wish to build business with. That is what we call a list of names. Remember, you're not in a retail business. You're in a network business, whereby you're supposed to create a network. And for you to be able to create a network, you need people to work with. So the first thing you need to understand is, a list of names is people you wish to build business with. So that is the first entry. You need to have a list of names. The other thing is, okay, when you're creating a list of names, sometimes we look at people and we are profiling and, making some people look like they cannot do it. There's a saying that says, put 10. What I mean by 10 is 10 out of 10 on every person's head. Every person that you meet, put a 10 on them. See the good in people. The greatest good you can do for another is not sharing your riches, but revealing to other people their own riches. That is very important. So the people that you meet today, don't discriminate. What I mean by that is in your list of names should encompass everybody. And when we are talking about your list of names, it can have your family members. Some of them don't believe in you. That is one challenge we come across, with that your family members don't think you can be able to do it. You can also put in your list of names, put as many relatives as possible. Put your friends as well. And everybody that you know, they should be part of your list of names. And your list of names should be developed every single day. Don't say the people that you started with last year, they're the same people in your list of names. That is not going to get you anywhere. So you need new people in your business every single day. Every single day. So who should be in your list of name? The people that should be in your who should be in your list of name? Anyone who is 18 years and above, you should put them down in your list of name. And why are they there? That is another question. Why are they in my list of name? Because everyone has a specific need. Remember, I said, we are here to give people solution. The first way to do that, we need to identify what exactly do they need so that we can be able to give them a solution. So the other thing that they should be in your list of names is because they have a why. Just like you had a why. The other thing is what. And the what, it means share your new life solution depending on the why. So that is what encompasses a good list of names. It must have the who, people over 18, the why, people have a need. And then the other thing is people can be able to benefit from the new life solution. And when we are talking about new life solution, you'll be able to find out it branches into two. When you speak to somebody, two things will happen. Number one, somebody will tell you, I have a physical need, I have a physical challenge, I have a health challenge. This is what I want to achieve. So when somebody tells you, I have a physical need, I have a health challenge, you need to show them the nutritional solution of the company. Many times when you don't get the why in the first step, you start, getting people on the wrong start. If somebody's need is health and you're starting them on the financial part of it, they will not be able to, to feel the potential of what they're supposed to do. The other thing is financial need. When you're talking to people, they'll tell you, I want to make some money. I need to take my children. I have these dreams. These are my goals. I need some extra income. This time during COVID-19, when people have been able to lose so much in terms of finance, they need something, a safety net to be able to help them to cushion what they have been able to lose. So when somebody tells you financial need, then you need to show them the basic three, the financial benefits of what they can be able to achieve. But remember, your story is the proof. So when you share the financial need, the physical need, you need to share your story, how you have been able to use the opportunity of Neo Life to get the nutritional solution or the financial benefit. So your story, it is the proof that the opportunity of Neo Life, it can be able to work. Let me just take you through quickly on how to manage the list of names. And the reason why I'm dwelling on the list of name more today is because you came in as a new distributor and you want to grow the business. You're looking at other people being recognized and you're asking yourself, how did they do it? This is how they did it. So how do you manage the list of name? So LON means the list of names. So you put it down, right? The list of name, not less. For a start, between 100, 150, 50 people, get to your phone book. My phone book, I was checking the other day, I have about 6,000 people on my phone book. So I don't know how many you have. So all those people just filling your cell phone, they should be part of your list of names. Then the next thing is to contact those people, is to call them, is to speak to them and share what you've been able to find out. And when you speak to people, two things will happen. Some will tell you, I don't want to hear what you're talking about. I think you're crazy. That doesn't make sense to me. That is okay because you're talking about the business. Remember when we are talking about, in most cases, it is very important to position your business first because we say your business, it is the biggest product that we have in your life. So some people will tell you no. When they tell you no, don't lose up on those people. Talk to them about the product and let them form your customer base. When they say no to the opportunity, tell them, Don't worry about the opportunity if you don't feel you can be able to do it right now. We also have some wonderful products which are well researched, which will be able to give you more health and more benefits so that you can continue to do whatever you do. So make them part of your customer base, okay? Some others will tell you, let me think about it. And we have so many people who comes to that category. You have tried to speak to somebody and they're not giving you a clear direction. They're telling you, let me go think about it. Another way to be able to make use of them as they think about it, you need to tell them, as you think about it, we have wonderful products that I want you to be able to be part of them. So that now as you think about it, you have good health and you're able to function on your daily basis. So those who tell you, let me think about it, make them a customer base again. Then there are those who will be very happy, excited, and they're telling you, I cannot wait to start this business. They will say a big yes. So when they say a big yes, what do you do with those people? Ask them whether they have 15 minutes. And this 15 minutes is for you to be able to sit down with them in a one-on-one. And the one-on-one is where you share your story, the company of Neolife, and why you want them to start into the business. Some of the benefits they'll be able to get. So you're sharing your story. Remember, I said your story is very powerful, and it is the way to be able to reach to other people. So you can use some books. We have the conversation plan. We also have books like Getting Started, your flip chart. Use such kind of tools to be able to help you within 15 minutes to be able to speak to that person. So that is a way of, managing your list of names. So talk to those people. Those who say no, make them customers. Those who tell you, let me think about it, show them the products again. Those who tells you yes, 15 minutes, sit with them, show them what you do, close the deal, fill in the application form, make sure they come into the system. So if you do that as a distributor, you'll be able to get people coming into your business. I've been able to say in the 15 minutes, you need to share your story, but how do you have a good story that is going to make somebody to really want to follow you? And we're talking about crafting your ID. Your ID or your personal testimony is a story of the success you have experienced since joining the Neolife family. Everybody who is on this call, you have a story. Maybe you joined because of the product. So your story should be more like the products. This is how I came feeling, and this is what happened within this span of time, and this is what I feel. Others are talking about the business. I came here because I wanted something to do to change my life. And this is what happened. My first check was, and don't fear to share your check, because it is the proof of what has been able to happen. My first check was, let's say 200 shillings, 200 Kenya shillings. That is a good beginning. Then you build it to where it is now. So your story, it is very important. And I just want to share quickly an outline of your story. And even when you're doing your Zoom meetings, it is very important for your story to come out very well. So I'm just talking about the outline very quickly. And we always say an effective story should be told in under 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, you should be able to summarize the things that you have been able to achieve. Number one, which will form a wonderful story for you as a new person. Your background. And this is very simple. Keep it as simple as possible. Your name, where you live, and occupation. My name is so-and-so. I live in this place, and I'm a farmer. That is a background. You have given somebody a background. There's nothing wrong to throw a few things like I'm married, I'm a husband, because sometimes if you don't close some of these questions, somebody will be left with some other questions or interest. So the background of your story is very important. Then the next thing is didn't like. What did you not like about your life that made you to join the company of Neolife? Make it sound real. Don't really exaggerate it, but just make it sound real. Because for you to be able to make a decision, there must have been a push, something that was really behind what the decision you made. So what did you not like about your health? How was you feeling? What did you not like about your job or your finances? How did you feel? It is very important to be able to capture that out. The other thing is the solution, because you came into Neolife and you got a solution. So here is, how has Neolife been a solution with health and the business? Did it, I mean, because the reason why you are here is because we were able to achieve a certain solution. So what is that solution that you got, that you feel strongly this person, if they identify with the opportunity, they'll also be able to benefit? Then the other thing that must come out from your story is the future. Remember, we all want a future and a brighter one. And the question is, what are you excited about? And I mean, what are you excited about the future? Is it the traveling, the way you can see the future of the company during this COVID time when most companies were winding up? You know, the company of New Life was still stable. It paid our bonuses on time. The future is exciting. What is the future that you see with New Life? Where do you see yourself in the next 3-4 years? So that is very important to be able to capture in your story. So as a new distributor, sit down with your sponsor, go through this, build a good story, and I can tell you, every time you sit down with a prospect to be able to share the opportunity of New Life, you will have a direction. Because you're going to prepare your list of names, which I believe is going to be very big for some of us, because some of us, our list of names will comprise of 1,000 people. But guess what? Build it every day. At least make sure you had between 5 to 10 new people in your list of names every single day. And I can assure you that will give you a lot of success. The other thing as I finish that you need to know as a new distributor, it is how, remember I said the physical need and the financial need. Now the physical need, when somebody tells you, my biggest challenge is health, you just need to take them through this, which is very simple. And you just tell them, if we put your health there, there are 3 things which are very key for you to be able to achieve your good health. Number 1, you need to rest. Get a good rest. Number 2, you need to exercise, because overweight, obesity is contributing the highest percent in terms of, you know, the diseases that we are seeing today. It is, I mean, once you have, when your weight is over and above the BMI, the body mass index, you are a candidate of all the chronic diseases. Then the other thing is diet. And that is where we as the company of New Life come in, because we know you cannot be able to have good diet as you're supposed to have good diet. But then you can still talk about the scientific advisory board, the research behind our products, the people who are putting it whole to be able to make sure, you know, our products are reaching people, our products are of good quality, it is uncompromisable. The guys are doing an excellent job. And then you can talk about the Provitality. It is one of our key products because it gives you a whole day nutritional supplementation. And it's a daily, I mean, it's a whole food. So the Provitality, it is your entry. If you want to start somebody well, this is a place where you should, because it has the TNN. Talk about the TNN. Its work is to feed the cells. Look at, you know, talk about the healthy and unhealthy cell. The healthy and unhealthy cell, the cell membrane is really hard to the extent the food that you eat cannot come in properly, and waste that is supposed to come out, it cannot come out. So talk about that. You know, the chronic fatigue, which comes as a result of unhealthy cell. But then talk about TNN, which is going to feed the cells for them to be soft, permeable, for the food to come in and the waste to be able to go out. The other product is the carotenoid. And it's a protective product. It builds a wall around the cells so that your cells' immunity is at, you know, at a good level. So you're not just getting all the diseases that come by. So that is also something you should be able to talk about, and talk about the research behind it. You know, the research shows in 20 days using carotenoid complex, your body immunity capacity will improve by over 37%. It's an amazing product. The omega-3, which is supposed to balance and regulate your cells, because you need to feel your cell is supposed to be regulated. And then we have, you know, the vitamin and multivitamins which are there. And talk about the heating, you know, the way you're supposed to eat, the way you can see the pyramids there, how they work, and how New Life can be a solution today. So you as a distributor, you need to get to understand how to present this slide alone. If you can be able to adequately present this, I can tell you you're in a good space to be able to grow your business. The other thing is about the financial part of it. Remember, we have an amazing opportunity, which is backed by the products that we have been able to see. So this opportunity, again, I always say, to me, it measures across three items again. And one of the things is your dreams. As we said, you need to have your dreams in place. Number two, you need to have a plan to achieve the dreams, a plan to be able to move from one place to the other. And the other thing, you need to take action daily. So when you talk about this, then you just go and show somebody the 3 daily success habits, which are very key. These are thoughts which were put together by very powerful people in this organization. The best distributors, they sat down and they come forward with the 3 daily success habits. One of them, use the product, okay? When you use the product, when you are buying direct from the company, you are saving money. And because you're buying direct from the company, you are getting the products at a discount. So everybody who's on this call, you need to use the product. The other success habit is share the product. Talk to people, because you can see everybody needs a healthy solution. Be part of the solution. When you do so, you are earning what we call retail profit. Then share the opportunity with people across. Talk to people about the opportunity. And how do you share? Back to your name list. That is where you'll be able to share, the new life opportunity, and you'll be able to get business builders. And I can tell you, it's gonna be amazing for you. So I think I'll stop at that. I'll be able to come later with some thoughts. But I hope that our people on this call, the distributors on this call, you're benefiting, you're getting something. Because if we don't start you properly, then you're gonna be able to have challenges on what you're supposed to do. So I just want to call a gentleman whom I'm working closely with, one of our sales support, who is going to share with us quickly about the back office. The good thing about New Life right now, when you come in, we give you a back office, a place where you can be able to share your business everywhere you are. You don't need to worry, at the comfort of your home, you can be able to share the business with other people and achieve as much success as possible. So immediately you logged in, you were signed up as a distributor, you were located at back office. But I don't want to preempt. I want to call Alan to be able to quickly take us through the back office. Then we come forward. Then we can be able to come forward and share quickly. Welcome, Alan.
Thank you so much, Paul, for that wonderful session. It was very insightful, taking us through about what the company is about, how to go about the business, the do's and don'ts, how to present, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much. As you've heard from Paul, my name is Alan Wanjohi, sales support. I work closely with Paul. He's been a mentor to me. He's shown me the ropes. And yeah, so today I'm here to take you, been solely tasked to take you through the back office. Yes, so I'm going to make it as interactive as possible. So first things first. Once you remember whether you join or an existing distributor, what the company has done is that the company has created a back office for you, an office for you, where you're able to access certain information, be able to track your business, be able to shop online, be able to share your business. I'll be getting to all of that in a minute. So first, to be able to access back office, number one, you need to be able to have a gadget that is able to access internet. That is a phone or a laptop. And number two, of course, you need to be able to have internet connectivity. It can be Wi-Fi or bundles. So once you're there, the next thing is that once you join nowadays, we've been able to facilitate people. It's automatic that people are able to get passwords, and the credentials are available to them as soon as they join. So either by SMS or by a mail. So you're given your username and your password. So these are very critical, because this is what you need to be able to log into your back office. And if by any chance maybe you did not get a mail or you did not get an SMS, no problem at all. You can always reach out to your upline, or you can always contact the company directly. And these details, these login details can always be available to you. So we start. So I'm assuming that you have a laptop or phone and you put the, the data on. So the first thing that you do to be able to access your back office is that you open any web browser. Okay, that can be either Chrome, can be Opera Mini, it can be Explorer, but we normally recommend Chrome because it's the features are easy to navigate and it's user friendly and it's fast. So open any browser that you have and simply all you do is that you type shop near life as one word without spacing, without any spacing in between. So I'm going to do it with you, and if probably you're not in a position to do it, you can also take notes and do it later on. So so you simply type the word shop near life and you enter and you search. So once you do that, it's going to take you to a page with several links. So it's normally the first or the second link, which is written near life home. So this is the link that you select, near life home. And then this is what is going to pop up either in your phone or your laptop. So once you're there, you select the country that you're in. There's a place here. If it's Kenya, well and good, you don't need to select Kenya. But if you're using a phone, most of the time there's going to be a pop-up that asks you to change from USA to Kenya, which is, I'm assuming in Kenya, in Uganda, you change it to Uganda. And then once you do that, you simply proceed and log in. Because these are new starts orientation. I'm assuming everyone is a distributor, so you proceed and log in. So now this is where you put in your credentials that the company has forwarded to you. So your username is normally your near life ID. An ID, once you join as a distributor, the company gives you a number that is associated with you. That number is what you key in. It's normal. You normally start with your country code. If you're in Uganda, that will be 040. If you're in Kenya, it's going to you start with 050, and then you put a hyphen, and then you put your near life number. So if it's 9 for the new starts who are coming in, because new starts, the number is 9, you start with 9 and proceed and key in the rest of the digits. And you proceed and put in your password, the one that the company has auto-generated for you, or the one that you've requested, to be put for you. So once you do that, you put in your PIN and you log in. This is the landing page. Now, this is the back office. So this is where you will be. So you're going to, the name here is going to, as you can see from my end, this is Welcome in Your Life because I'm using the company portfolio. So this here is going to show your first name. If it is welcome, Judy, welcome, Josephat. So any distributor who's there, it's going to read that. So this is the landing page. So what this page does in a nutshell is that it gives you a brief description of where your business is. It shows you the amount of personal PVs that you've done. It shows you the amount of, cumulative points that you've done with your team. It shows you the number of people that you've sponsored, personal sponsoring, and the ones you've done with your team as well. So it also gives you, it shows you the recent activity, what people have been doing in your team. It gives you important updates that are normally updated from time to time by the company. We expand here. And before I proceed, because I'm using a laptop, I'm assuming most people on this call are using a phone. So if you're using a phone and maybe the display is a bit different, not to worry. So once you log in, there's an icon on your top right that has 3 dashes. It's normally on your top right of your phone that has 3 dashes. Once you tap that icon, there's a drop-down menu that pops up. The drop-down menu is what has this that I'm trying to highlight here. This, it shows, the drop-down menu shows, your home, your team. So how you can be able to navigate, it gives you options to navigate the system. So I'm going to be brief and I'm going to point out the things that are very important for a new start to be able to be up and running. So once you're here as a new start, of course, it's important that just know how to to go about to navigate the system. So my team, I'm going to rush to brush over this. So once you've started sponsoring people, below you. So if you want to see activity, that is now your team to see what they're doing. This is where you come. So you're able to see what is happening in your team. You're able to see people who have joined your business. You're able to see people who've stepped up, who've upgraded to the next level. You're able to see, you can even, see their performance. You're able to see people who need to renew their membership. So what it does is that you're able to, the company sat down and realized that people need to be able to track their business. They don't need to be, every other time calling the company to be able to be, given this information to be available to them. So all this information can be, is readily available for you. You can just, click in here and see what is happening in your team. So anything regarding your team, this is where you come. You can be able to get, entire organization, you've got contacts and so on. This is where you come. So I'm going to show you also another important thing that we also realize that, that the world is fast moving into the digital space, paper free and so on. And so we decided also that we sat back, and so it's also important people are able to shop online, because, it's also not every other time that you're in a position to be able to come to the warehouse, to make an order and so on. So what the company also did is that they put this platform available. So you're able to shop. So what you do once you're here is that you just go to shop products. If you want to shop online, you go to shop and they say shop products. Okay. So it's going to populate all the products that we have. So this is currently showing for South Africa. Let me change it to Kenya because I'm using the head HQ, which is in South Africa, the platform, but let me just change it to Kenya. So yes, there we go. So it's going to populate all the products that we have in Kenya that are available in stock. So they're normally listed from A to Z, alphabetically, that is, and also they've been categorized for you. So for example, if you wanted products that are, for example, immunity, you can always come and select those particular products here. If you wanted products for any other, if it's bones and so on, this is where you come and see. So I'm going to move fast because of time. So if, for example, you wanted an aloe vera plus. So what you do is that you simply tap on the image, okay? So once you tap on the image, it's going to populate information about that particular product, the PV, the BV, the price of that particular product, the quantity, you can if now, how you're supposed to use it, the benefits, and so on, which is actually a good marketing strategy because you can actually use this information, to shed more light on that particular product to a potential client. So once you've identified that particular product, all you simply do is add to cart. If you want one piece of aloe vera, just simply put one. If you want to, you can always edit and put as much as you want and simply add to cart. Okay. So once you do that, if you want something else, you continue shopping. So I normally say, for ease of understanding this, is that you are assuming a supermarket. Okay. When you're in a supermarket and you have a trolley with you, you're moving from one aisle of the supermarket to another. Maybe you've shopped for a particular product. So once you put it in the cart, you also move to, if you want something else, you continue shopping. So you continue shopping and select another product. Okay. So for example, maybe you want aloe vera and chelated zinc. So they've been arranged alphabetically. So you'll go to C and select chelated zinc. So the same process continues. So if you want one zinc or two, you simply edit and put how many you want and add to cart, as simple as that. So let's say that's it. That's what you wanted. So what you do after that is that you simply proceed and check out. Okay, now you want to go and finalize the process and pay for your product. So you're going to just simply follow the prompts, ask yourself, and answer a few questions. Do you want us to deliver the product, or do you want to come and collect the product? So if you want us to come and, you want to come and pick, you can always just, select that I want to come and pick. And also now proceed and select where you want to pick. Is it Nairobi town, which is the JKUAT offices? Or is it, our Mombasa Road office, or Mombasa? So I'll select Nairobi town and then proceed and say, yes, Nairobi town, and say, use this location once you do that. So once you've done the next, it's very, straightforward. The next, it asks you, so far, the only mode of payment that we have is M-Pesa in the Kenyan market, and I suppose the same should be the case in Uganda. So what you do is that you continue. Of course, it's M-Pesa. There's no other option. So you simply continue. And so it's going to give you an option to review your order. So just to confirm that this is what you wanted. So I had selected 2 aloe vera plus and 2 chelated zinc. So that is it. Yes. Is there anything I want? Is there any more instruction I want to give the office? Yes, maybe the person coming to collect is a client and I'm not the one. I don't want the client to be given the invoice. So what I simply do is that I'll give the company, I'll write here the instructions that do not issue the invoice. So that the person, issuing the product does not give the products with the invoice. So once you're done and you've confirmed the order, what you simply do is you place the order. So now once you're here, you're done. So if you want to pay, if you select you want to pay for your order, what happens is that you'll get a prompt on your M-Pesa phone. So what you do is that you simply put in your PIN and you're done, your game, that's it. So what you simply do is that you come to the warehouse you selected to collect the order. And if you've put in delivery instructions, maybe you want us to deliver outside Nairobi, maybe in Eldoret, maybe in Kisumu, you just wait, sit pretty, you're going to receive a phone call from one of our, from our courier, G4S that is, and you'll be told that your product is available for collection at a G4S point of collection, and you're done. So that is what happens pretty much about shopping online. It's as simple as that. So you go to shop online and you shop products. So that I exhaust this particular place of shopping once and for all. So supposing you want to, you have a client and you want that client who's not a distributor to be able to shop. So what you do, and maybe that's a distributor. It's still possible for a down or a client of yours to be able to shop. All you simply do is that you come here to manage my website. So what also the company did is that once you join the company and you become a new life distributor, is that the company automatically generates a website, creates a website for you, creates a website for you. So this website is particularly important for 2 main reasons, because now, once you say using this website, you can be able to share it with your downlines, they can be able to join your business, and that you can be able to shop online. So this is the link that you copy, the one that starts with HTTPS. If you're using a phone, all you simply do is you long press that particular link. Once you do that and you share that with your prospects, this is what is going to happen. Let me just open a different tab for you so that, a minute. Okay, I want to open so that I show you what, the person you're sending this link is going to receive. So once you send this by any other platform, maybe be it WhatsApp, and you share this particular link, because remember, once you long press the link, it's going to give you an option of sharing by the various platforms that we have, maybe through Gmail, maybe WhatsApp, and any other platform that is available. So once the person you've shared gets that link and clicks, this is the page that he's going to receive once he clicks that. So remember, that is your link. So the information here is going to be your information. So the distributor, that is going to be your name there, your phone number there, and your email. And if you've put, and I normally advise people to put a photo there so that the person you're sending this information, this link rather, sees the person, is able to identify with you and know that, okay, yes, I was referred by so and so, and your information is clearly displayed there. So once you're there, this is what the client, I'm assuming this is your downline, or a prospect, or someone you're trying to share the business with. This is where it's going to come. So I'm going to combine how you can be able to join and shop. So once here, if the person wants to sign up and say that is become a member, is going to click there, sign up and save. Okay, so remember also a good thing about back office is that it's beyond borders, but within the confines of Africa. So you can be able to sponsor outside Kenya, but within Africa. So maybe your prospect is in another country, say Uganda. Let me use Uganda for because they can see they're also on this call. So what happens once you select Uganda is that that person in Uganda, that person can who is in Uganda, once he joins, he's going to get the kit in Ugandan currency. Okay, you can see the golden starter kit, the Pro Vitality in Ugandan currency. So once they're there, all they simply do, and I'm sure maybe you've taken them through this, the various methods of joining, they can select any particular kit that you've advised them to. Maybe we go with Pro Vitality. So once they do, remember now I'm just trying to show you how they can be able to, join using the link that you've highlighted. And so this is what they're going to receive. So once they select the Pro Vitality kit, what happens now is that you simply follow the prompts as well. It's pretty straightforward. So you've selected Pro Vitality and you just simply say continue. So it's going to ask you, have you recommended any other products for that particular person who's joining? If yes, the person can, go on and select the products that we have there. If not, maybe the person just wants to join, you just skip and go up to the next, part, which is basically his information, his personal information, his name, his first name, the phone number, and so on. So here is simply just keying in his personal information, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to skip that because it's not really, that is personal information. They also select, do you want us to deliver or are you going to come and collect? So I'm going to skip this because that is a self-explanatory, that is personal info. So once you're there, you agree to the terms, of course, after going through the policy and, save and continue. But of course, since I've not done anything, it's not going to pass that because I've not done anything. So once you're there and you save and continue and you place review and the order and you place it, that's it for him. It's going to also prompt him to put in an M-Pesa or the, the mobile payment that Uganda has, and you're home and dry. So once you send that link and, the prospect, there's an option where you can be able to sign up and save. But if now you're recommending that prospect to join the business and become a distributor. But if maybe just want the the prospect to shop products and just become a just a user, not necessarily a distributor. So to be able to is going to receive the products at retail price. So these are where the products are. You can the process remains the same again from his end. Just taps the image and proceeds, and the process is the same. Add to cart and so on and so forth. So that is it about being able to shop online and be able to combine being able to shop online and be able to sponsor within the context of Africa. So the other thing that is also important to mention is that is a website which I've just touched on. So remember, if you want to also share your business, which is very important, is that you come to your website here, manage my website on the homepage, and you can also customize it. Put a photo in there, edit your phone number there. You can change the photo so that when you're sharing your link, people can be able to see, who that they're dealing with. So that is it. Also, another thing that is important is, as a new member who's come in, the company has also made it possible for you to get access to information. There's a library. The company has put in a lot of literature materials in there for you, brochures, catalogs, videos of how to go about this opportunity. And, you can always just, click there because they're handy now, they're in your phone. So mine was just to be able to show you how to get to back office and navigate the particular platform. So once you're here, the rest is just, just scan around, be able to, see, for example, if you wanted, information of a particular product, you just scroll downwards, you can be able to see information that are normally updated from time to time. So because of time, I'm going to just, I'm not going to dwell so much on that. I can select a particular product, for example, VitaGuard, just click on it. It pops up and you'll be able to download this and share it with particular, your downlines and you're able to give more information to your prospects about a particular product. So I think that is pretty much it. Mine will be just to advise you to be able to, interact with this particular, a platform that was created for you as much as you can. The company has made it easy for you to be able to track your business, be able to shop online, to get information readily, without even having to go to your uplines and so on. You can be able to share this with so many people. And I think pretty much mine is just to advise you to just urge you guys to, keep using this particular platform. It is so user friendly, and to encourage you to keep going and keep at it. So that is pretty much it from my end. If you have any questions, always feel free to call. My name is Alan, as you've heard. And yes, I'll be of help to you. So because of time, I'm going to leave it at that. And, yes, hand it over back to Paul. So thank you so much. Mr. Moto, over back to you.
Thank you so much, Alan, for that session. It was very interactive. And this session is being recorded, so we'll be able to share a recorded version of the same so that you can be able to get more information. But the thing is, for you to be able to learn more, you need to continue to just interact with the website, and then you can be able to understand a lot of things in terms of what the business asks for you and how you can be able to continue to share your business online. It's much easier now you can be able to share your business with people from all over the world and get to create a good business. So right about now, I want to bring a speaker who is going to share with us briefly about their journey with Neolife, what they've been able to achieve. And she's an amazing person. She's not actually feeling very well, but she said she's gonna be with us today. So she's going to share with us all the way from Uganda, our present team member, and one of the pioneers of the businesses in Uganda and East Africa, Miriam Kanakulya. If you can hear me, please unmute yourself and speak to us today.
Thank you, Paul. Good morning, everybody. I'm so delighted to be with you this morning. My name is Miriam Kanakulya. I'm calling all the way from Uganda. I started this business together with my husband in 1996. And that was a journey which is going to take us through the many years we are yet to live. We started because we wanted to make extra income. And as I've been hearing all this orientation you are going to go through, we never had that chance, because when we started the business was not yet in East Africa. My husband went to South Africa and he registered there under a Ugandan friend. And he came back with a kit. We never had anybody to orient us, but because we really loved it, we had to teach ourselves how to do it. And I remember very well that all the products used to be ferried in by air. We would rush to the airport to pick them up. By the time the year ended, 1996, the company had opened up in Uganda and in Kenya. And later on, it opened up in Tanzania. So for those of you who are here as new distributors today, you are lucky that the support structure is in place, and even more so the back office, which is going to give you a lot of opportunity to sponsor people from other parts of the world. And now, when we started, we wanted to make money. We wanted to make extra income. And I can assure you that whatever they promised us, we have made it. We have made the money. And the other things which have come along, some of them we did not even expect, is the travel. We've traveled this world. We have slept in 5-star hotels. We have really enjoyed life in Neolife. And I remember the other thing when we started the business, they talked about the health products, and I had a health challenge. I was asthmatic, and I heard that the founder of this company, Jerry Brasfield, was asthmatic, and by using the products, his asthma was normal. So I started using the products, and let me tell you, 1 year down the road, I realized that I had not got an asthma attack. And now 25 years down the road, asthma is history in my life. So I'm sure that there are so many people out there who have different challenges. And you are here not by mistake, it's by design that you are here to assist such people. I just want to give you a few tips. You as beginners, how you can make it in Neolife. Number one, you must have a strong why. Why are you doing this business? Are you in it for money? Are you in it for good health? Other people want to travel. Other people want to, make friends. Other people want to belong, a sense of belonging. So if you don't have a strong reason why you're doing this business, then it will become very difficult for you to succeed. So make sure you have a strong why you are doing the business. Then the second thing, you must know your products. Know your products and believe in them. Whenever I'm talking about these products, I'm so confident that I have the best products. People will come around and tell you, but they are like these other ones. I tell them my products are not the same as any other. I cannot compare them to any other. And whenever I recommend them to people, I know that they are going to work. So you must know your products and be able to tell people with confidence that the products work. Then the third thing is you must expand your network. Now, even a small plant starts with 2 leaves, but it ends up in a big tree with so many leaves. So make sure that you expand your what? Your network. Get as many people to join the business. Get as many people to start joining your business, and then it will grow into a very big network. And you see in our business, it's a business of so many people, each one doing something small, and then it will grow for some time. Then the other thing is you must close out negative advice. Close out negative advice. Now, you are going to have so many people who are going to tell you that it does not work. They are going to discourage you. But let me tell you, when you start this business, you are going to end up losing some friends, because some friends don't build you. Others are going to discourage you. They're going to tell you it doesn't work, but then they don't have a solution for you. So it's up to you to choose friends who are going to build you, friends who are going to help you to succeed in life. So close your ears to negative people. Then the other thing is, don't rush. This is not a get rich quick business. There are some people who get employed and then they end up with, maybe 3 months not being paid, but they still hang in there. And they start quarreling, I'm not being paid, but they are not getting out. So some of you may start this business, after 3 months, you say, it's not working. But let me tell you, friends, hang in there. This is not a get rich quick business. It takes time, but once it gets there, it's going to work for you. So you must be committed, you must be consistent and persistent. These are the things which have helped us to be in this business for the last 25 years without losing momentum. Then the other thing is, as a new person, you must set your goals. You have started as a distributor. When are you making it to manager? I believe that every distributor in the first month or the second month must become a manager. And then you say, in the second month, I'll become a senior manager. Then set your goal to become a director, and then a world team, because life begins at world team. That is when you start earning good money. That's when you start traveling the world. So make sure that you set your goals and attach a time frame to each goal. Don't join today as a distributor and then you remain as a distributor for a year. No, it doesn't make sense. Make sure that you become a manager sooner than later, and then also a senior manager. Set your goal and say that maybe in the next 4, 5, 6 months, I'll be a director. And if you cannot do it, ask your upline to help you. Then the other thing I can advise you is learn how to handle no's. In this business, there's no room for getting annoyed. When somebody says no, they're not saying no to you. They're saying no to an opportunity. They're saying no to a good product. And maybe at that time, they are not sure, or they may have other challenges. But with time, they might come back. I've had so many people I talked to several years ago, and they give me a call and they say, I want those products. I want that opportunity. So somebody may say no, at a time when they are at a different, level. But then later on, things change. People lose jobs. People's health changes. So in a way, they might end up needing your products after 10 years. So don't give up. Keep the momentum high. So, and don't get annoyed when somebody says no. Then, as a new person, you should learn how to develop a daily routine. I remember when we started this business, they told us put in 2 hours a day. And for us, every day we used from 5:30 up to 7:30 because we were employed. That is the time we dedicated to this business, and over the weekends. And I can assure you, we built the business up to president's team when we were still employed. It's because we developed a daily routine, a weekly routine, a monthly, program. You must have a diary. And this diary, you must put in all the appointments, your personal appointments and your business appointments. If you are not organized, you may end up not being successful. Then the other thing is you must make an effort to understand the marketing plan. It might not take you a month or 2 or so. I was lucky that I understood the marketing plan from the word go. And because of that, I could not quit because I could see where the money is. And once you understand where the money is going to be, you'll be able to do this business over and over again forever. Then the other thing is create your own story. Paul talked about the story. You must have a story. Everybody has a story. How the products have helped you. Talk about the money and other things, which are going to help somebody to understand, because people tend to relate to you. People tend to relate to your story. I remember when I went to South Africa for a meeting during the first year, someone talked about becoming debt-free, and we had a lot of debts. And I really wanted to get debt-free. So your story touch somebody, tell you that story. And last but not least, if you start this business, you must have tools. You must have tools. You must have a diary. You must have all good enough. When you get your kit, they're going to give you a lot of things, the product catalogs, you're going to get all those things. But in addition, you yourself, you must have a diary. You must have a small book where you write your list of names and you add on a name every day. You must have motivational books. You must have a notebook where you put all your notes, which you are going to use to train. Because as we attend these trainings, we are also going to become trainers. In fact, they say this is a business where teachers teach teachers. Your business is to grow. Make sure you make notes. And those notes, don't just write them on a piece of paper. Get a hardcover book, and every time you go for a training, write down those notes. These are the notes that are going to help you to train your team, which is going to grow. And so, for those of you who are here to start this business, I can assure you that the business worked. It works. It has worked for us for the last 25 years, and it is yet to work for us. And I'm sure that those of you who are serious, those who have a strong reason to start the business, we shall meet in the corridors of success. So thank you, Paul Mwatu. And I'm sure that we are going to succeed in this business. And I welcome each and every one of you who is new in this network. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miriam. We always call her Mama Miriam from Uganda, sharing with us our story, and in a big way, summarizing everything that a new distributor needs to know and to have so that they can be able to change their lives. So we thank you so much for taking time off your busy schedule to be able to speak to us today. I know you injured your leg, but that has not prevented you from speaking to us today. Quick recovery. I'm sure your grandchildren, they are surrounding you. So it's quite happy and exciting to listen to you, a story of which started back 1996, and you have been able to share with us. So every distributor who is on this call, I'm actually receiving messages on my phone that what you have said is exactly what new people wanted to hear. So we thank you so much for coming through and sharing with us that piece of advice as we near close our meeting. So from me, I think I just want to thank the speakers. Miriam has been able to do a tremendous job. Alan has also been able to do an amazing job as well, to be able to walk us through the back office, the things that we need to do so that we can be able to understand how to share our back office. And I just want to assure you, the people who are on this call today, who are our new distributors who just joined in the last few months, that you're in the right space. The people that are on this meeting with you today, they are people who just want the best for you. You can see it, you can feel it, and we want to work. If I'm sure you are taking notes, where possible, you have been able to put down some of the things that you need to do. The summary was quite amazing, and I don't want to go into a lot of detail. Some of these things we'll be able to look at them later, but mine is just to assure you the support. In your life, we believe you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. It is the only kind of business whereby people come together to ensure you succeed. Look at Miriam sharing her secrets of success for the last over 20 years. That is amazing. In opportunities, people don't share what has been able to make them to succeed. So you have your upline. That is a go-to person every second, be it at night. Of course, at night sometimes it's tricky, but every other time you need assistance, the person who brought you to this opportunity. You have a sponsor, you have an upline director, you have an upline WOW team member, you have an upline president team member. Those are key people that you do not want to disconnect from them for any chance. Make sure you keep them close. Why? Because they know something you do not know and something that you need to know so that you can be able to reach where they are. So in summary, the support is there for the company. You've been able to, you are in the best company. The delivery, we deliver products where you are. We research products on your behalf. We pay the bonuses and the incentives and the money that is supposed to be paid to you in good time. It's a proven track record. Miriam is a story by herself, all those years and the way she began to where she is today. And I can tell you, I've been able to see them, her and some, achieve financial freedom. And then there's also the support team. We have over 50 countries that are going to help you to be able to continue to share the opportunity. And then the personal development, it's just on another level. One incentive that I want you as a new person to be able to take advantage of. Right now, we are giving some botanical balances. It's an amazing product which everybody needs so that you can be able to regulate your body, your blood sugar or your glucose sugar, which when it goes to high levels, you're in problem. When it goes low, you're also in problem. So the botanical balance is supposed to help you to regulate your sugar so that you can be able to have good life. So we are giving a product, and this is not a cheap product. It's a product which whose value is about $50. That it's almost $50 in the 3 countries. That is Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. It is one of the latest research that the company has been able to come forward with, and we are giving it to you for free. Just doing the things that you're supposed to do. So for you to be able to get it, and we have the incentive is different from Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. So for Ugandans who are on this call, for you to be able to get your hands on a bottle of botanical balance, which is 120 tablets, what you need to do, you need to sponsor people. And in Uganda, we are telling you, for every person, every distributor, sponsor 2 people. So if you sponsor 2 people personally, you get a free bottle of botanical balance. So if you sponsor those 2 people this month in Uganda, every person who sponsors 2 people, you'll be able to get a free bottle of botanical balance for you to use. So this comes from distributors all the way to present team members. Then in Kenya and Tanzania, it is a little bit different because every country has different needs. In Kenya, in Tanzania, there are few categories. So every distributor who is on this call, who is not yet a manager, if you step up to manager or senior manager, you get a free botanical balance. All right. So if right now you're a distributor, talk to your upline, they'll show you how you can be able to step up to manager or senior manager. At the end of the month, with your next order, with your first order next month, you'll be able to get your bottle of free botanical balance. Okay, the managers who are on this call, because I know you brought in your distributors, managers, you need to do 500 QPV, that is PVs with your team. And you personally sponsor 2 people. When you do that, and those 2 people that you sponsor, they need to do 100 PVs, because remember, they're helping other people to be able to share the products as well. So 100 PVs it's possible. The month of their sign up, you get a free bottle of botanical balance. For senior managers, you need to be a qualified senior manager. And a qualified senior manager is a senior manager who is doing over 1,000 QPV together with their team. So the 1,002 QP need to be there. You sponsor 2 people personally, and those 2 people, they do 100 PVs, personal PVs. You get not 1, but 2 bottles of botanical balance. And I want you to run for it. Remember, it's running the next 2 months, February and March. February, it's almost over. It's 1 week. So look at your results. We said, look at your results where they are. Then from there, just create a way to be able to get these products. If you're a senior manager, you get 2, you can use 1, you can sell 1. It's you to choose what to do with it. But that is $100 that you are getting for free as a senior manager. As a manager, you are getting $50 for free. As a distributor who goes to manager and senior manager, you're getting an extra $50. That is something that you should go flat and make sure it happens. How do directors, maybe you're asking me, how do directors and above in Kenya and Uganda benefit? When you create the senior managers, you will qualify at title and you'll go to the consistency bonuses. So there's nothing to lose. I mean, every time you help somebody in your life, you get something in return. So those are things that I want you to be able to, those are incentives which I want you to go and please take them up quickly and make sure you can be able to run your business. So what is the take home today? Have a big dream. Very important. Miriam has been able to summarize it. Remember, every month you renew your annual subscription as a distributor. So whenever you are told to renew, it's just some little money. Make sure you renew. Why? Because when you renew, you qualify to get the quarterly lifestyle magazine, which gives you information about the company. You qualify for, that money will also be able to manage your website. So it is small fee that will be able to go a long way to help you to continue to build your business. So pay all monies for products direct to the new life. Don't pay money to other people, to third party. Make sure every transaction you do, the money goes to new life. Provide us with preferred bonus payment options so that we can be able to give you your bonus checks. Every time, if you have not been able to tell us whether you want your money to come by M-Pesa or by check or whichever means, talk to your office or your upline. They will be able to tell you how you can be able to choose the preferred bonus payment option. The other thing, develop a list of names. That's just a reminder with your upline. Talk to your upline. Don't let them off the hook now until you have a proper name list, because that is the door to your business. Learn how to contact those people. That is very important. Sit down with them, let them help you to know how to contact those people. We always say in your life, I do, we do, you do. That is the process that we normally use to be able to help you to know how to contact. So go and ask them that process of I do, we do, you do. They'll be able to share with you and help you to share your business. Keep good record. Miriam has summarized that as well. Have a good business record. Sponsor at least 3 people each month. I want to call every new distributor who is on this call today. Purpose every single month to sponsor at least 3 people, and you'll be able to grow your business. You know why? In 6 months, those are 18 people. In 1 year, those are 36 people that you have been able to sponsor personally. I can assure you, if you do that, you'll be able to go to director. At least attend all company events, whether they are on Zoom, whether they are live, make sure you attend these events. If you're in Uganda, we are going to have a live event on the 28th. at the Imperial Royale. So make sure you attend, and guess what? Bring at least 10 people in that event. So Kenya, we're also starting small, doing some small meetings, and I hope by next month, going to April, we'll be able to start doing our big events. Be motivated, stay motivated and excited about the opportunity, the possibilities, and what you can be able to achieve. Have the desire to grow your business. Don't just close the month. Make sure you close the month well. Make sure you know where you're going. Achieve your dreams. That is very important. So those are some of the take homes, things that you need to always internalize. Talk to your sponsor. They'll be able to help you to understand where you have a query. We have our offices, which you can be able to contact anytime, or phone call, and they'll be able to help you to be able to understand more about what you're supposed to visit, where you can be able to visit physically, as because this time there's a lot of issues with Corona. Make sure you visit, know where they are, know the location and the setup. That will be able to help you to be able to achieve your dreams. Remember, your success is founded in your daily routine, what you do every single day. Don't blame your upline. Go and just, Miriam has told you, develop a daily routine. What you do with that list you're going to develop, it will determine your success. We in your life, we believe in you. Why? Because you are unstoppable. Believe in yourself, and I can assure you, this is the best opportunity ever. So you're most welcome to the New Life family. We can't wait to reach out to you, to speak to you, to answer your questions, and help you to grow, achieve your dreams, and the things that you want to achieve in this life. So I just want to thank you so much for tuning into our meeting today. I've been able to get a lot of requests for us to be able to do this session in the evening. So this is a monthly meeting. So what you're going to do next month, we're going to do it on one of the Wednesdays. We'll tell you which Wednesday, 8 p.m., so that we can be able to have so many people logging into our meeting. So from me, thank you so much. Be on the lookout for other exciting events coming to you. God bless you. Continue to grow your business. Look out at the notices for month end is next month from Monday 1st. Make sure you start positioning your business well now. So from me and the rest of the presenters, Alan Wanjoy, who is really helping us with the back office and other sales matters, and also our present team member, Miriam, we cannot thank you enough for coming to our meeting today to be able to share with our guests and our distributors. So from me, thank you so much. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye. And, keep on winning. Thank you and bye-bye.